if in our life there is only one ishta and one goal, and that one goal is somehow be happy. To make ourselves happy is the only work of not only human beings but animals also, plants also, devatas also. But there is a big problem. The problem is that happiness comes with power. Happiness is the name of you having certain power. It can be power of your health, it can be power of your mind, it can be power of relatives, it can be power of your job, it can be power of money, it can be power of house, it can be power of relations, it can be power of contact, it can be power of traveling, it can be power of job. Arey bas ho gaya bhai. Okay. So, happiness doesn't come to the powerless. Okay. You agree with that? If you are unhappy, that means you have lost certain power. I have yet to come to the main point. I am talking for the worldly point still. Oh, therefore I was thinking what it is. So, we are unhappy because we feel I don't have a power of son, I don't have a power of daughter, I don't have a power of money, I don't have a power of to say something, I don't have a power to, rule the place. Some power you feel I have lost. Either prarabdha has not given, your nature is such which you have lost, whatever is the cause. But one very significant point which I keep on saying, and today also I will say, that power is not the property of an object. What? Again, I couldn't rest. Again you said something. I said that power is not the property or the quality of an object. Can you give me an example? Yes. I say this is a white flower. So whiteness is the quality of this flower. Right? So there is a power of whiteness. So flower has white power. Not racial white. So I am saying this color. But after few days it will go pale and that whiteness will go away. It will have another color. So this color, this shining color has gone. So power, if the power was of the flower, it wouldn't have lost. But the flower has lost the power. If you had a power to walk, then you can walk anytime. But when you are not well, you can't walk. When you are not well, some people don't walk even if they are well. So, supposing the power is of an object, then it cannot be lost. But very, very important point is that power is not of any object. Greenery is not the power of a grass, because grass loses its greenery if the sun has burnt the grass. If sun has burnt the grass, grass has lost its greenery. What happened? Are you getting my point? So, supposing you had the power of what is it called? You were very beautiful at a time. You are still, don't worry. So, but that beauty also goes away. If beauty was your nature, it won't go away. But it goes away. I told you, no, that in grammar class, one boy was asked, teacher asked English grammar, that you tell me, I am beautiful is which tense? He said past tense. Remember that? So if something is a power of an object, that means power is dependent on inert thing. What is very significant in this Durga Puja, we don't know. Problem is that we don't know certain very important aspect of our life. And sometimes we don't know that we don't know. Rather, most of the time. Sometimes we feel I know everything. What I'm doing is right, what I'm thinking is right. Please pause and give a thought to what I'm saying. Right? The mother has the power to, conceive and give birth to the child. But mother does not have the power. It is not her power because she loses that power. After a certain age, that power is lost. What is it? Some power. That power is lost. She cannot deliver the child. She can't conceive after a certain age. So the power of conceiving has gone. Even I have heard, as you grow very old sometimes, you start shrinking. A person generally, he grows tall. He grows vertically, then horizontally in the front. So, that is one thing. But a time comes that his growth has gone, he starts shrinking. So his height reduces. You have no, you don't know. Certain changes comes in the bones, etc. So that power was not there in him to grow. It is not the growth of the body. Growing of the body is not the power of the body. Tell me one power which is of the object. One power you tell me of any object which is there. It is not that object. Object does not have the quality called power. Because, why? Because object is an inert thing. Inert can't hold anything. Power cannot be held by inert. If it was the nature of the inert, it would not have lost its power, but we lose our power. As you grow very old, your voice also it goes into vibrating mode. Where are you? If you go very old, people are there. Swami, are you okay? Yes, I'm okay. It goes into vibrating mode. Your power of speech was not yours. If you grow more older, you can't dance also. Am I right? No. Your power of dancing has gone because it was not your power. You may be a great dancer, but you cannot dance. You cannot sing. You don't have that vocal cord has gone old. That means power has gone. Any power of any object is not of the object. But, how I started? Joy belongs to the one who has power. Remember that, don't forget this point. Don't forget this Navaratri is very crucial. Navaratri is very crucial festival. It is not only about doing little puja or fasting and only eating sabudana or eating, fasting rice. That is not about that only. It is very serious matter here. We have not taken Navaratri seriously. Because it is dependent on some kind of right thinking and connecting ourselves. I am saying you have joy because you have a power. And you are sad because you feel powerless on a certain issue. You feel, I can't do anything here. You feel, I am in front of this person, I can't do anything. Every sadness is equal to some kind of powerlessness at some level. Correct? I am saying here that power does not belong to object. Even power doesn't belong to moon and sun, earth and stars also. Stars also fall down. If you see, stars also, you must have seen some star falling here and there. I don't know whether you have seen. But I have seen stars falling, not on me. But somewhere it has fallen down. I mean, and all stars, film star, cricket star, all fall down. I mean, that also I meant. There is no star who doesn't fall down. His power of acting has gone. He couldn't take proper sannyas of Varna ashram. He has taken acting sannyas. Now he doesn't act in any role. Cricket sannyas, they are called. You don't know. If a person, well, I'm taking sannyas from cricket. Dhoni has taken sannyas. He's playing in IPL although. But he is from T20 and what is that? Test tube. Not test tube. Sorry. Test match. He has taken sannyas. This is the word they use. Sannyas. Sannyas इतना बड़ा word है उसको क्रिकेट के साथ लगा दिया, फिल्म के साथ लगा दिया. Anyway, तुम लगा लो क्या करें हम. But they because their power goes away. My point is where it goes. Where its power goes. If it was lost forever, it wouldn't have. But another person has that power. Another person starts acting. Another person starts praying. Where from that power came into him and where it went. If power is not the property of an object, power is not a property of an element, then power belongs to whom? Power cannot belong to anything inert because inert dies out. Inert itself is a powerless thing. Rather, from the power only inert comes. Please note my point. It is not sweetness of the sugar. Power of the sugar called sweetness is not the sweetness of the sugar. It is not the power of sugar. It is not the power of the sugar. It is the sugar of power. Well, what has happened to you, Swamiji? I think you are tired today. No, please get my point. Sweetness is not because sweetness is in the sugar cane. Of sugar cane, sweetness is not of the sugar cane. It is from the earth. It has borrowed from the mud. It was just mud has borrowed from the water. Earth has come from water. And you keep on going like that. Earth is not a earth without the water. And water is not a water without a fire. So sweetness belongs to earth, sweetness belongs to water, sweetness belongs to fire. Fire is not because air, without air, sweetness belongs to air. Then the air is not because without space, sweetness belongs to space. What? There is no sweetness. No, you have to make it out. So, the sweetness belongs to space. Space cannot be without the cosmic mind. Therefore, sweetness belongs to cosmic mind. Cosmic mind cannot be without the Hiranyagarbha. Therefore, sweetness belongs to the total mind. And the power is there only. But we in a hurry and we in a flurry, we may say sweetness belongs to an object called sugar. This is a layman's point. He can say, but actually sweetness dharma is not of the sugar. My God. Why? The milk does not have the quality called, what is it called? What is it called? Huh? Whiteness. Or what is it? It has calcium. Calcium. Calcium, and what else is there? Lactose, fructose, and vitamin B12. What vitamin is there? Are you all take, tell me. B12 is there. Let me tell you, it doesn't belong to it. Why? Because it curdles. That means the curdled milk doesn't have that capacity. That means milk lost its nature. कहाँ गया उसकी पावर वो? And if you drink some curdled milk, you'll have problem then. My point here is very important. All powers of the world, all powers of the world are only manifestation of one power who is a sentient power, who is not an inert power. And that sentient and conscious power from which the whole world comes out, she is called Durga. Shift the attention from the objective power to the total power. She is called the mother. Why she is called mother? Because she gives birth to the universe. Yesterday also I told this point. She gives birth to the child called universe. Universe is her baby. Yesterday I used this expression. It is her own creation. And unless this is understood, which one? Huh? Unless this is understood, that all powers are there only. She is the wielder, holder, sustainer, dissolver, creator of all powers. You cannot do her worship. Worship means I offer my small self to surrender myself so that I am not after an objective power. I am with the subjective powerful Devi with me. So I will never have a joy of the object because the object will go away. But if I hold to that Devi, that power, nature of power doesn't go in that Devi. I hope you are clear. We are to act as either you become the Brahman and the Atma, which is beyond all power, and which is the essence of that Devi also. Either you surrender the power and don't try to snatch a part of her power and enjoy her power. Don't try to snatch a part and try to enjoy that power. Rather, I go to total power. I go to the total sentient, conscious, all-powerful, all-knowing Devi, who is Durga and who is Kali, and I claim my childhood, my son to her, that mother, please, listen, I am your son, please come back to me. This is the secret of the Navaratri festival. And this is the secret of Upasana here. I melt her heart, I make her walk towards me, I make her hold me, I make her teach me, I make her nourish me, I make her love me, I make her, what is it called, give me joy, creating a sankalp for me. Like the mother in front of the child when the mother goes, in front of the mother when the child goes crying. Now mother is restless. What happened? What happened? When you approach to create that thought, what can I do? What can I do? I hope you are getting me. Not getting me. To create this thought in that mother. Which mother? Which mother? Who is the holder of all powers? Not a little power. ये क्या little के चक्कर में पड़े हो यार? Little power you are after a small person, a small object, and that person is leaving you. That power is leaving you. A small power will always leave you, but the total power cannot leave you. But we go after a power which is manifest only through a small object, and that power leaves me. Okay, then I want to marry somebody. Why? To get more happiness. I want a power of a husband or power of a wife. Today I am feeling powerless. Earlier I felt, love is blind and marriage is eye-opener. अब तो पता चल गया होगा ना. They say, Swamiji, we both are very compatible. We both dislike each other. This is the secret here. Don't forget the secret of Upasana. Durga Upasana is this much only. Oh. And through your eyes, same mother is peeping. And through my tongue, same power is coming out. We are conduit. I don't have power of talking. I don't have power of talking. Power of talking is expressing through me. That mother is expressing through me. Her little power is expressing through me. You said, I have lost my power of eyes. You already never had what you will lose. Goju, you did not have any time. As if hose pipe is saying, I have lost the power of water. You never had water. A hose pipe. Husband, wife, were very compatible they were. Husband was working in fire department and wife was in, water department. So one used to burn, other used to extinguish, like that was there. But you are a hose pipe. What? Again I am a hose pipe. No, not you. Your body, I mean. Your body and mind. Power is expressing through here. Your eyes are also hose pipe. They are looking also like that. So, my point is, you are empty drum. What words you are using? Sometimes hose pipe, drum. Arey bhai, I am saying your power is not yours. It is expressing through your body, through your eyes, through your nose, through your mind. And don't say, I lost my vision. You had never any vision. I lost my ears. You never had any ear. Hearing power was expressing through me. It will all go away. Well, I lost my power of digestion. You never had it. What you will lose it? बेकार की बात करते हो तुम, समझते नहीं हमारी बात कब से समझा रहे हैं. You never had it. I lost my memory. You never had it. Memory power came to you. It disappeared. It goes back only. All power are there only. And she is our what? She is our what? Because this body, if you think I am ahankar, which we think, then she has given birth to me. It is she who has sustained me. Giving rice and dal has not sustained. The power in the rice and dal has sustained us. The power in the fruit and vegetable has sustained us. No, my mother has sustained me by loving. The motherness, the loving power of the mother was Durga's power and not the mortal mother's power. I challenge every mother. Who are you, mother? Who are you, mother? Arey, I am mother. You are only flesh and bones, you are calling mother. What you are my mother की बात करते हो आप, तुम बेकार की बात करते हो. in you, the same Durga was entering, and she only nourishes the child in you. You have no nourishing power. समझते क्यों नहीं हमारी बात? दुर्गा बन के बैठे हो यहाँ पे. You are the local Durga. मारेंगे तुमको पकड़ के दुर्गा बनने आए हो. You are not a Durga. Neither you are a Chandi also. You are not worth calling Chandi also. If you say, yes, Durga is in harem, then if I see Durga in you, I can call you Durga. But external body is not Durga. The expression of that Durga is Durga here. And she is the one who expresses, not in you also. But the dog's mother is also, there is Durga in the dog's mother also. In the worm's mother also there is a Durga. That snake who lays the egg, I don't know if snake lays the egg. There is also Durga. Oh my God. हाँ तो क्या क्यों बोला या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मातृरूपेण संस्थिता? Do you think snake had made its power of motherness? Does any lady say, no, I have made my power of motherness? You have not made the power of motherness. Power of motherness was bestowed upon you, given to you, and therefore you loved. Therefore, before becoming a mother, no, every mother thinks, how will I bring up the child? I don't know how to clean. I don't know how to put the nappy. I don't know how to feed. I don't know how to do this. And there is no course for, how to bring up the child, how to nurse the child. Moment the child comes, she knows everything after that. She knows how to breastfeed. She knows how to, change the napkin, or not napkin, nappy. She knows how to, give her a bath, give him a bath. Remember that? She doesn't need a special course. It's another matter that there was one maid, twins were there. She was giving bath. She gave bath to the twins, and one boy said, hey, you have given me bath twice, the other one is left out. That is another matter. But no mother needs a training how to take care of the child. Because in her also, the loving power was and is of the Durga only. I challenge it. No dog needs a training. I have seen, dogs, there are many puppies are there. I think 6, 7 puppies are there. And they start going and she feeds them. She also breastfeeds. I don't know you have seen, everybody must have seen these things. On the street or in the house. And sometimes you won't believe. One pig mother is there. She is feeding somebody else's baby also. That is also seen there. Who is there? That power of motherness is of Durga area. When the nice breeze blows, that power which sustains you, you feel, wow, who seva kar rahi hai? That is Durga there. I am saying, because she nourishes, because she loves, because she sustains, because she took you as a, don't think your mortal mother took. It was the hand of the Durga who took you in her lap when you were baby. It is she who fed you. It is she who taught you ABCD. It is she who entered into the mortal mother and gave you the knowledge. Why not worship that mother? It is her festival today. It is one mother. It is one power. It is one Durga who is expressing through everybody. I hope it is clear. Now let me come to the Devi Bhagavad portion. Okay. With this background I am going now. Total change of perception is there. We want little power. Why? To enjoy it. I want to enjoy. I want to, dominate upon that power. I want to take your power. I want to enjoy. I want to take her power and enjoy. ये नहीं है यार, तुम तो मर जाओगे फिर power moment to enjoy, that Durga curses you. Because you are forgetting her strength and might. Therefore, Ravan lost, Hiranyakashipu lost, Hitler lost, all these people lost everything. Power is for puja. Power is for samarpan. It is not for bhog. One day, just Janmeja is a student here. Like Parikshit is in Bhagavad. Here Janmeja is the son of Parikshit. And he asked Vedavyas. He said, please tell me how
This big Brahman, who sustains? Now let us see how this is, I explained. Now how this is depicted in this Purana. So Vyasji said, same question I asked to Naradji. What question I asked? How this world is sustained? Who is the one who made it? So, kam smarami yaje kam va, kam vrajam merchayami kam, stomi kam nabi janami devam sarveshwareshwaram. Second chapter, 9th shloka. I don't have book. Never mind. Never mind. When mind doesn't work, never mind. So, whom shall I remember? Who is the one behind the universe? Please tell me. Brahmaji said, oh son, to whom? Naradji. Please keep the connection on. So, Brahmaji said, same question. Because sometimes connection is lost. Some people are always they are lost connection. Always they have a puzzling look only. Like this. There is never a look which is, there is answer. Always a question is there. How much you teach in the past, always question is there. Quite fresh look is there. So here, Brahmaji gives answer to Naradji. He says, by this question I asked to, you know what happened to me? You remember in the morning, afternoon class, we talked? Karanvari was there. Whole thing was in the form of water. Remember I told you one thing, that everything initial stage is water, this was also watery. Our body was also watery. Amniotic fluid you had said. That was also in water. Right? This plastic was also water. This desk was also plant. Plant was also in the form of water. Everything, this whole wall was a cement and it was a brick. That was also in the form of liquid form. Then it was solidified in a machine and therefore it became later on. Oh, okay. No, everything was, whole cosmos was on the water. Okay. That is called Karanvari. I get the example of egg, etc. Now, Brahmaji was there in the morning, came here, if you remember. And Brahmaji thought, as in Bhagavad, where from I have come. Then he was asked to do tapasya. He did tapasya after that. And then he found Vishnuji. Right? Vishnuji found. Now, after that, when he found Vishnuji, then this Madhu Ketap case had come, episode of Madhu Ketap. They attacked and ultimately they were killed on the thighs of Vishnuji. After that, this Vishnuji all got together. Who? Brahma, Vishnu and Shivji. They all had one urgent meeting. They all got together. They thought, let us show to the world. Because there is a putra bhava. If somebody wants to see the God as the mother, how to approach her? So let us enact and tell that. Mama vartmanu vartante manushya parth sarvasha. So let us become child and let us go to that mother and see how that infinite. Please note, very important point. Don't think Vishnuji is small and Deviji is big. Or Shivji is small because all are God only. I told you, with the upadhi of dharma, he becomes Ram. With the upadhi of Gyan, he comes as Shiv. With the upadhi of not tolerating the devotee's pain, he becomes Narsingh. So angry. With the upadhi of wanting a cosmic mother, I want a mother for me, he becomes a mother. By God, by himself, he is neither father or mother. He is the pure self. Now, so they all got together and they all started walking together. Who? Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. Please note, they are depicting how to approach a mother. So they will be acting as ignorant because although Vishnuji and Deviji all are one. While walking, they saw other lokas where small Brahmas were also there. And there they went to the island. And that Devi they saw, she was lying on a nice bed. And it is written there, Nana starana samchanna indra chapa samanvitaha paryanka pravare tasmin upavishta varangana. And she had the mala of rakta malyambardhara. Red malas were there. Japakusum flower that is there. Why? Because you create. Therefore, redness is a sign of little rajogun is required. And nice, big eyes she had. And she was very beautiful face she had. and she had the glow of hundreds and thousands of sun there. These three saw who? They said, Jai Ho, Jai Ho, Jai Ho, Jai Ho. That Devi can come in a form. That who creates the whole world, she alone takes a form. Why? For devotees. For devotees. Why can't she take a form? If you can become father, you can become mother, why can't you can become chacha, mama? You can become disciple, you can become guru, why can't she become? If somebody says, I am like your son, you are also thinking, okay, I behave like a mother only. If somebody goes to you every day and talks to you, Amma, how are you? Amma, how are you? Don't feel bad. Okay. Don't call me Amma. So, if somebody has a bhav, so you will also treat like a mother only. And somebody says, no beta, you will become like a child only. So you have a capacity to become something. So this infinite power had the capacity to become mother in a form now. For devotees. And there, some birds were there. They were humming. Bees hum, Swamiji, bird chirp. Arey ruko bhai, bolne do. And what they were humming? Reem, 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 reem. Ringkara japanishthaistu pakshi vrindais nishevita. So they were chanting, they were humming Reem. Because Reem is the mantra. It's the name of Devi. Reem is not a word. Reem word and Durga roop is same. If you chant Reem, 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 Devi will appear in front of you. And if you don't see in front of you, in your mind she will appear. Reem word and the form Devi, the power of Devi, of the cosmic Devi is not two. Morning we saw M, if you remember that. And there she was there. And that Devi was seen with 1,000 years, 1,000. Why 1,000? Why 1,000 years? Because all ears she alone has entered. All eyes she alone has entered. All mouth she alone has entered. So Vishnu Bhagavan said, Tadaso Bhagavan Vishnu Drishtva Tam Charu Hasinim. He said, Acha, she is the mother of the whole universe. Let us do some stuti. Because it is very difficult to please her. Let us do something. It is difficult to. Esha samvritya saklam vishwam kirti samkshaye lingani sarva jivanam swasharire nimesh. She creates the being and dissolves all the beings in her. You want to see her creation? Whole world you see the creation. And destruction, little destruction happens, you see tsunami will come, this will come, that will come. They say, it's what is it called? Natural calamity, Swamiji. Natural nahi hai. It is very well thought of. Calamity is there. And at that time, they were thinking like that. Then Vishnu Bhagavan said, Bhai, dekho aisa tha, that, when Pralay came, I was sleeping on the leaf of leaf of a banyan tree. Kararavindena padaravindam Mukharavindena viniveshayantam Vatasya putrasya pate shayanam Balam mukundam manasa smarami. And he was taking his toe and he was sucking his toe. Baby Krishna was there. You don't try, you can't do it. You don't go shortcut. You take from the top, you can't take it. Don't do like this. From the top, he was taking it. So he thought that everybody worships my feet. Let me see what is there. And at that time, that Devi came and started playing with him. Gayanti, Dolayanti. Lullabies are there. She is there. And therefore I am saying, let me offer pranam. And they went to that Devi. Who? All three. Don't forget the story. They all went. He said, Acha. And they were all very happy. And what they saw, Brahmandam akhilam sarvam, tatra sthavar jangamam, aham vishnuscha rudrascha, mayuragnir ravihi. He said, Vayu, Agni, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, Kuber, Indra, Parvat, Narad, Tumburu, Ha, or Ashwini Kumar, Vasu, Siddh. You know where they were? Tell me where they were. They were in the nail of the toes of the Devi ji. Oh, again you gave me something. My God. Sarvam tadakhinam drishtam nakh madhyasthitam chana. Devi ji was so big. अरे visualize भी हमको नहीं करना आता ना. We have no power of visualization. We think only very small. Like a beggar can't visualize, he can have billion. We only visualize my small child. He has, he has made his pant wet. I have to change. यही दिमाग में आता है. My office I have to prepare, tomorrow is my work. यही सब सोचते हैं. और क्या सोचते हैं? I'm losing hair. I'm using nowadays some oil to bring the hair back. But I found more hairs are inside the oil. I don't know how. We think very low. This Devi ji was so big that in her toes all the devatas were seen. Oh, Jai Ho, Mataji ki Jai Ho. They all offered namaskar to her. Who? All three. They offered namaskar to her. They said, I am offering my namaskar to you. Therefore I am saying, go to the one power only. Don't go for power of the object. Aim at the objectless power, conscious, all-powerful, objectless goddess. Then you don't have to have something else. All joys are yours after that. They understood. They said, I understood what you are. So Vishnu ji said, let me do my stuti. Because Devi is stuti priya. Like Shiv ji is Abhishek priya. Vishnu ji is Shringar priya. Shiv ji likes Abhishek. And Devi ji likes stuti. And he studied stuti. Stuti is not for praising. Because any praise, she is more than that. Praising human being is different. In praising human being, you always exaggerate little. But in praising God, you can't exaggerate. Supposing you say this Devi made the whole world. Hariyo, come here. Do you know what is world? Well, bahut bada hai. Now how much is there? Your imagination cannot contain world. Then how can you know that she has made the world? Gochu, you tell me, you don't know the whole world. Then how can you really praise her? Bole, ye dikhta raha hai. You don't see many suns are there. You don't know many solar systems are there. You don't see many devatas are there. You don't see heavens are there. You don't see hells are there. You don't see Vaikunt is there. What you know? In your small mind, nothing comes up. So whatever praise you will do is small. It is like child saying to the father who is a weightlifter, my father also can lift paper weight. It's like saying like that only. इतनी power आपके पास है. विस्तार्य सर्वम अखिलम सदसद विकारम संदर्श्य सकिलम. He said you can make anything, you can destroy anything. न त्वाम हृदय किमपि वस्तु कथम विभाति. Without you, nothing shines. And therefore he can take any power from anybody. Who? Same God, same goddess. Any artist I asked him, when you perform, singers I asked, very professional singers, are you sure you will be fine? He said, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I will be. How much I practice I do, but I don't know that exactly I'll really hit it today. Sometimes without practice it comes up very nicely. And sometimes we put so much effort and everything becomes a flop. And we still are searching why it become a flop. And even if we are performing, we cannot last for a long time. We have a small tenure, we will be out of the industry after some days. Every power belongs to her only. And she has the power to take your power and give your power. You cannot say, no, this disease I won't have. And therefore Vishnuji is saying, without you, nothing here is powerful. All power are yours only. And we are having the power because of you. And therefore we pray to you. Who's saying? Vishnuji, that may my devotion be towards you. Devotion means what? Devotion means the ability to see beyond the matter. Devotion means the ability to conceive in our mind the infiniteness of the power and associate myself with that infinite power. I am not alone. I am not son of one small person. I am not daughter of one small mother or father. I am not working in some office and gaining some petty salary of 100,000 or 50,000. I am the child of that mother in whom all Brahmandas are there. This is called devotion. Establishing my identity with her only. Okay. They did stuti of that mother. She was very happy. But interesting thing, I forgot to tell you. As they entered, they say, okay, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, come in a chariot. No, not chariot, aeroplane. So they came in a Viman. He said, now you all have to become women. And they all became women. Who? Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, all became women. Because all are Shakti only. This Shakti Upasana is going on, bhai. And becoming woman, then she started telling everything. Then Brahmaji did the stuti. Then uske baad, who's remaining? Shivji did the stuti. Please note, they are training us. What's our training? Our training is, don't go after finite power of the object. Go after the infinite power, which is objectless power, which is timeless power, which is pure God, which comes moment you call, she comes. I say car won't come. You are bekar. I say daddy won't come. Mummy won't come. She is somewhere else. I don't know where she is. Brother won't come. Dog also doesn't come to you. But I say Durga, her eyes will blink. And more you come, more her hands will move. बन के तो देखो बच्चे, उनके बच्चे बन के तो देखो. देवी उवाच ना हम स्त्री न पुमाश्चाहम. You know what Devi said? I am not woman, I am not man. When Pralaya is there, I become woman because of the creation of the Srishti. Therefore I took the upadhi of the motherhood. And listen, aham buddhi, aham shrihi, aham dhriti. You know, vritti thought buddhi. I am sitting here. Puja karo inki. Learn to worship the mother in you. Why? How to worship? Please do good work from that. That is worshiping. I am dhriti. I am everything here. Everything I am. And therefore, I am very happy with you all. And now I am giving my power of creativity, Saraswati, to Brahmaji. Jao bhai. And from her, creativity of Saraswati ki. Because Brahmaji has to make, the thinker is required. Chalo bhai, Lakshmi ji, sustain it. Vishnu ji. To sustain house, you need money. Vishnu ji, Lakshmi ji came. Now Gauri came, Parvati ji came. This is your powers. I am giving and you are becoming one with it. Everybody has some power, but it has been gifted. One day we cannot get up. When I hear now he cannot get up from the bed. We hear such cases. Where is he gone? His power has gone. One day you hear that person, cannot walk, he cannot hear, he cannot talk. All these things you hear. And this way, they all went away with the upasana. I hope you are. Now the question arises, how to do the upasana of that Devi. Can we go ahead? Go ahead. Please get associated with her. Navaratri is an intellectual realization and an emotional connection. Then physical offering and relational surrender. So fast you said what? Relational realization. No. See, you are very weak, you should do more upasana, right? I am saying it's an intellectual realization. Second was, if it was emotional connection, then it was physical offering and relational surrender. To whom? To that cosmic mother. Not to everybody. How? That you will see now. Don't think that it is just some festival is there. We are meant for her only. Don't live as a one separate effect. If you live as an effect, you will have no effect. If you live with the cause, then you are very powerful. You don't need, therefore saints have so much of power without money also. Uriya Baba did, he wanted, I told you, Kamakhya Upasana. He went to Guwahati. And Deviji came in front of him. He said, what do you want? He said, people are dying of famine. So please feed everybody. Devi said, no. They are prarabdhis to die. Ask something else. He said, nothing I want. He said, okay. Now I'll give you something. Wherever you will go, a lot of food will be there. And wherever you sit, there will be no shortage of food. And anybody who comes in front of you, you will see his mind. Whatever you will say, it will happen. Because my power is in you now. Any book you will see, you will by heart it. What else you want? He said, nothing. She kept on giving one after another. And whole life was like that. He went for bhiksha. Bhiksha people asked, how many will come? Well, 20 will come. 500 came. They were standing on the road. Whole village was after him. He said, wherever you go, people will be there around you. Of the host got tense, he said, don't get tense. I'll be sitting in the kitchen now. Keep on making puri. He used to put his hand in the canister. He said, keep on taking. So Baba used to go in the kitchen, put his hand like and sit there. And they used to take atta after atta and make thousands of puris. What do you know about the power of mother? And last, bole, ho gaya sabka? Everybody's over. He said, you laddu. Where is laddu? I'll put, where is that? 100 people told me. 100 people. Not 1, 2. You don't know the power of mother. So much upasana was there. Life is not meant to suck power from his finite people, finite achievement, finite person. We become like a leech. We are meant to offer everything she has. Then she won't give power. She will come in you. She will come and sit in your heart. As Vidya, as Daya, as Kripa, as Kshama. And this is a power, this is the upasana of her. I am doing upasana not of finite power. I want her to manifest in my heart. And this was the story for Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. They depicted this. Why are you after wrappers? Is there wrappers? You are throwing the chocolate and eating the wrappers. Wrapper is of chocolate or chocolate is of wrapper? What? Wrapper is of chocolate or chocolate is of wrapper? Who has value? Because of whom? Wrapper has value because of chocolate. I got confused. Moment you take out the chocolate, you throw the wrapper. Actually, chocolate is expressing through the wrapper. Wrapper is not expressing through the chocolate. You don't eat the wrapper. And don't try to run out of wrapper with forcing. We are all wrappers, only these bodies are wrappers. We are leaving that. To demonstrate this, one story is given. That is Durga's story. There was a Kosal Desh and there was one person called Devdatta. One Brahmin was there. He had no child. So he thought of having a child. So he did one putreshti kamyaki. So a lot of priests he called. In India you get a lot of priests at that time. Not that you can't get one priest. So after getting the priest, the Samved priest was there. His name was Gobil Muni. Gobil Muni. When he was chanting, he was taking breath in between. Om Sahasra Sir Shah Guru Shah. Like that he was chanting. He was taking breaks because he was breathing. Heavy breathing he was doing. Because Samved is like that. Ha, hu, ha, hu. Like that is there. Now he got very angry. Who? Devdatta, Brahmin. He said, hey, you are foolish. You know, I am making such a big yagna and you are not chanting properly. You are chanting like a deaf and dumb person, as if you are a mad person. And he was very high in his chanting. He said, hold on. You will get a son who will be totally stupid and foolish now. What you know about chanting? You should not be so angry. Look. You don't know how difficult is the chanting? I think you all must be knowing. After so many years. Now he, who? Devdatta, he got totally melted. He fell flat at the feet of this Gobil Muni. He said, please, don't give me. It is better not to have a son, rather to have a son who is mad or who is dumb or who is deaf, who is mad, who cannot study. Please protect me. I will become Brahmin. I will be Shudra. He will have no respect anywhere. It is difficult to carry that son. He said, okay, never mind. Murkho bhutva sutaste vidwan abhi bhavishyati. He will become very big scholar and great person. Now this boy was born. His name was Utathya. Utathya. Abu Tathya, he went to the Gurukul. And Guruji said, say, ka, kha, ga, ga. He stood. To find 3 times, weak students are beaten also. Humiliated also. Now he was humiliated with everybody. All children used to laugh on him because he couldn't pronounce anything. Forget about Gayatri Mantra. Forget about other chanting. One day teacher hit him badly. Second day he threw him out. He said, get out, get out. He came back home crying. He said, what happened? Well, I cannot study. Teacher had beaten me today. Okay, come here. This is called Pushpam. Say, who? Pushpam. He couldn't, anything couldn't restrain his mind. Slowly everybody left him out. Everybody humiliated on him. Everybody mocked on him. Parents mocked on him. He said, get out from the house. Now you know where to go. Now he went into the forest now. And going to the forest, he made one cottage out of the leaf. No mantra chanting he did. Nobody talked in him, neither he was catching any mantra. He took bath. And after that, whatever fruits he used to get, he used to eat that. And he used to just say, why I am born? How long I live like that? I am so stupid. As a barren woman has no value. I have no value. Like the cow who doesn't give any milk. I think in the last birth, I have not done any donation, any charity to anybody. I have not done puja of any Brahmin. I don't know what is tapasya. I think, totally negative he became. But one quality was there. He was not speaking false. And because of this, what was his earlier name? Huh? Utathya. Utathya. His name became Satyavrat. Because he was saying right thing. He said, listen, you took the fruit from my tree. He said, yes, while beating you will get. Anything, even speaking the truth at the point of humiliation, he used to say. He said, do you understand anything? He said, no. He said, can you read anything? No. He never said false to glorify himself. Badly humiliated. But he was respected slowly. 14 years he lived there. But people thought he's a great speaker of truth. That was only his fame. So one day, one hunter came with hunting a swine. And he shot at it. That swine came to his hut or the cottage. Blood, bathed with blood. And he got a shock. And the moment he saw that, Saraswatam Bijam Atho Chachadar, he said, and he said, Am is a mantra. Am is a mantra of Devi. Morning you heard that. Who chanted? Who chanted it? Madhu Kedav. Devi's mantra is Am. Like Reem you heard. Mantra means cryptic, powerful, infinitely potential, loaded word or letter which can bring all devatas at your feet. The power of letter and power of word is infinite. By chanting Am, Devi ji had come to Madhu Kedav. Reem is a mantra. Om is a mantra. Well, but I don't believe. You chant, then you will believe. I guarantee you, you sit at one place. And nothing you do. You just chant, Am. 1 hour you chant. And with this mind, and see your mind what happens. With faith you chant. He chanted Am. And never he knew what is right, what is wrong. And never he knew what is dharma, what is adharma. And all of a sudden, he started feeling, what all teacher had taught, he started flashing in his mind. Gayatri mantra flashed, this flashed, that flashed. And this hunter came. Who? He said, have you seen that? And that swine had ran away, that pig had ran away. He said, did you see? No, he thought if I say yes, he will kill that. If I say no, then I cannot speak the right. What shall I do? That he was not the same Satyavrat now. Now Devi had entered into him. Am does not bring you power, it brings you cosmic, powerful Devi in you. And he spoke in Sanskrit now. Ya pashyati na sa brute, ya brute na pashyati. He said, you know what he said? In 41st slok. He said it is a typical thing. What eyes sees, mouth can't speak. And what mouth speak, eyes can't speak. The hunter said, what is, I'm going okay. He went away. And there this Satyavrat. You know what is written? What is written? Brahmanastu kavir jataha prachetas ivaparat. Like Balmiki became a kavi after that. All intelligence came to him. In 39th slok it is written, Bijo charanato devya vidya prasprita khila. All vidyas started coming to him. Do you think any mother who loves the child will still see the child ignorant? Motherhood is very, very desire of the mother is that let my child study more. That mother who who is happy with this child, who? Utatya, and now Satyavrat. Now his whole complexion changes. His eyes change all of a sudden. Why? Why? Devi's eyes came. His tongue changed. His movement changed. His hands changed. His way of seeing changed. Anything he moved around, it clicked to him. Any scripture he opened, it opened the scripture. It was not planned. Devi was happy just because he was committed to one higher thing in life called truth. And Devi is now started sitting in him, and she started speaking everything. You got this point? Don't be after one finite power. Be after the infinite, powerful, who is not a matter power, who is a wielder of all power, who is the mother of all, who is the sustainer of all, in whom whole world dissolves. अरे भाई कुछ सोचते क्यों नहीं? Whole world is there. One finite mother, from whom womb became, was her womb. It was not the womb of the finite mother from whom we came. Womb, who to contain in the womb was the power of Devi. From her we came out. The finite mother was just a socket to contain that power. The finite mother, external mother, was just a conduit. She expressed into that. कैसे बोलते हो we are not her son? How can you say you are not her son? How can you say I am not the daughter of my Devi? How can you say I am not the son of that Durga? How can you say I am poor? How can you say I am inferior now? How can you say I am ignorant now? He said, am. Now he did. Now he got it. Whole knowledge is only clicking only. It clicked. Everything is clicking. Anything. He understood how I got it. Anybody who becomes like that, he understands who was behind me. And now he's constantly chanting that. ऐसे नहीं कोई बन जाता. तस्माद राजन सदा सेव्या. Vyas is saying Rajan. Rajan means Janmeje. Janmeje. Tasmad Rajan Sada Sevya Pujaniya cha Bhaktitah. Please do puja. Who? Adi Shakti Paradevi Jagatam Karanam Hisa. She is the cause of the whole world. Don't go after some finite things. Smrta, Sampujita Bhaktya, Dhyata, Chocharita Stuta. If somebody does that, अरे भाई देवी मत मानो, राम मानो, कृष्ण मानो, शिव मानो, कुछ को मानो, associate with them only. Then what will happen? What will happen? You see what happened? Joy will never come by something small. And even if you get it, you have to protect it. Even if you get it, you have to hold it. You will fear also. It will not go away. Your sadness won't not go away. Your smallness of mind won't go away because asuras are there. Devi means dhriti comes, kshama comes, bhakti comes, vairag comes, jnana comes, vidya comes, brahma vidya comes. All acme of all qualities is sitting in you. And then a person becomes, you say no, he is a cut above the rest. He is not an ordinary person. Because she is there in that. She is there. And now when he became more famous now. Who? Satyavrat now. Now he became a scholar. All scholars used to hang around. All saints used to come. Din badal gaya uska. And all family people are not coming to claim him back. ये हमको पता नहीं है कि what is the greatness of upasana. We don't know what is the power of just saying. You go, don't say anything. Just when you see mother, you just say, please accept me as a child. And whatever powers you have, never claim the power. Never claim anybody. Never claim your talent. Never claim your small bodies. Because it is one speck of what she is. If you claim small, you cannot claim to be her son. If you claim something, if you hold this, you cannot hold the bigger her feet. I want her lap. My lap is my target. And therefore it is said, those who are very ignorant or those who are very poor, they have not done her upasana. And therefore that happened today. Just be with her. Just claim her. Just surrender to her. If not for 24 hours, 5 minutes. This is Navaratri. Establishing our lost relation. Lost communication. Lost association. We are orphaned without her. We are orphaned without her. Let us not be orphaned. Let us get our mother back. When? Today. Now. Now get her back. All my smallness I give to her. Let us get her back.
सत्संग हमारी बुद्धि में राइट डेटा देता है, राइट फेथ देता है, राइट रेफरेंसेस बनाता है, एक मापदंड पैदा करता है. देखो, दिस इज द वे टू रिस्पॉन्ड हियर. काफी माइंड को जो जंगल की तरह है उसमें ट्रेनिंग करता है.